Welcome to my bench project. This is a short little video showing how I made a bench right outside my railroad cabin. If you haven't seen the video showing me building the railroad cabin, click on the link above. So the purpose for this bench, as you would expect, is for people to sit on, but also gives me a place to put tools, equipment, and for friends to sit when they come over to the railroad cabin. So I started by getting some pressure treated lumber. I'm using 5/4 by 6 inch wide decking boards, and I tried to find some really good pieces for that, and then 2x4 pressure treated pine for the framework, and I cut all those to length and then test fit to make sure that they all go together just fine. Once I've checked to make sure that all the pieces fit together, I pre-drill all the holes because I don't want the wood splitting apart, and start assembling it. And as you see here, it goes together fairly simply. There's nothing critical about the dimensions on this. But once it is secure, I put all the screws into it and I start putting the deck boards on, centering the one in the center, and then putting the ones on the side, trying to allow for about an inch overlap. The overlap isn't critical, but I really think it looks nice and hides any inaccuracy you may have in cutting the lumber. And so I go through and put all the screws in and then double check just to make sure that they're all below the surface, because I'm about to break out the sander and go over everything, clean it up, and get rid of all the ink that's been printed onto the lumber, which in time would fade, but I want it to look nice. So I go over it and make sure that I'm not going to get any splinters or someone else would while they use this. Once I get done with that, I basically am finished, pick it up, and put it to the side to be installed the next weekend. So out at the railroad, I hauled everything out to the site and dug 2 holes about the right distance apart. Used the post hole digger. It was pretty easy and went pretty quickly. So then I took the 4x4s and put them in place about where I thought they would be, and took one and compacted it in place by taking some of the soil but fast setting Quikrete concrete and just pouring the powder around the base and then putting a couple bottles of water on there. This technique doesn't seem like it would make it very strong, but actually within a few hours it becomes very, very strong. So I bolted everything together and made sure it was all standing up straight and square, and it looked good. And after another week coming back and coating it, it was all finished. And this is a great bench and it works really well. So if you're wanting to learn more about the railroad cabin, click on some of the links that are going to be popping up here and learn about why I built it and how I built it, because it was a lot of fun to build and to stay in. And hey, if you like this, subscribe today and click the link below, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time on Wausau Woodworking. Thanks for watching.